Hello, and welcome to this live stream in which we're going to create a job listing app with ReactJS and Tailwind CSS. Hello, everybody in the live chat. Say hi if you can hear me, hopefully. Let's see if everything works correctly, and then we can start. All right, everything seems to be working correctly. Hello, Ahmed. Let me pop up the chat here so I can see it better. All right. Good. How are you today? This will be a fun project. It's one that was requested a lot. So yeah, we're also going to use React and Tailwind CSS, which are one of the most trending technologies. So that's fun. Hello, Elvaldo, Bambi, Bilash, Bikash, Omkar, Toast. Welcome, everybody. All right, let's see. Seems to be working. So, this is what we're going to do today. This is how it should look. We're going to see if we manage to do it to look like this. Hello, Mihai. Hello, Mistral. Hello, Mirose. All the M people one after the other. All right. Yeah. So basically, it's a job listing app in which we have we are just listing some jobs, and we have some filters here. I can see, yeah, and we also have the responsive design. So not a very complex app, but still we're going to learn a few things. Now, for those of you who don't know, I'm using the project, well, the design is from Frontend Mentor. You can find the link in the description of the entire platform. In this platform, you can find a ton. Let me first download this and then I'll go over. Yeah. So in this platform, for those of you who don't know, although I have like 12 live streams in which we build 12 in which we build 12 projects already, but you're getting the design already, you're getting the text, you're getting the assets, you're getting the colors, the font, everything you need. You just you just go and start coding the HTML and CSS. Some projects have JavaScript, which you can use. Well, you can use vanilla JavaScript, or you can use React, as we're going to do today. Okay, hello Carlos, Pro, Joy, hi, Horacio, what's up? Triber, Pro email. All right, 45 people already. Good. My bet was that today we're going to have the record of most viewers, but we'll see. We had the record of 61 people. Greetings from Nebraska. Whoa, nice. Yeah, let's make a small poll to see where are you from. I like to see where people are from, those of you who are watching. Hello, JavaScript, Color Giants. Lexi. All right, Garvit. Hey, Joa. Good, Portugal. Nice. Okay, what I did before the stream, this is why I was late 1 minute, is that I wanted to create a React project with create React app. Usually, while I'm streaming, the Mac is not at the highest capacity, so I did the creation of the React app before. I'm going over what we have. All right, let's see. Whoa. Okay, so Russia, India, South Africa, India, Germany, India, Morocco. I don't know ReactJS. I have a live stream on ReactJS from FreeCodeCamp. Search it on YouTube and you'll find. Munich, Kentucky, France. Well, Spain, but living in France. Oh, okay. Good. Good. India, Portugal, Poland. Oh, nice. Good. Nebraska. All right. I am from Florin's house. I bet. Would you like to see how you plan the state and the components? Would like to see. Oh, okay. India, Albania. Oh, nice. So people all over the world. I guess this is a good time to stream. I get most of the time zones. Let's get this party going. 60 people. All right. 2 more people and we have a record. 1 more. Okay. So what we're getting, let me make this big here. So for those of you who don't know, with create React app, you can just run the command. Let me see where I run it. Can we watch the live stream after? Can we watch the video after the live stream? Yes, it will be recorded and it will be saved. 63 people. We have a record. I need some. I need a sounding board so we can play sounds. Hello and welcome. So somewhere here, yeah, I run the npx create react app dot. This command. This is the command I ran, and it created the boilerplate for us. Salute, salute. You make that 69. Whoa. Just been posted to 183k people. Whoa, that's huge. All right. Now we can start this React app by running a yarn start. And this will create a, well, I guess let me minify this. And it will start the server for us, so we can see the project live, which is pretty nice. Do you like TypeScript? I haven't used it that much, only on my job. Will the job posting be coming from an API or just manually entering? We don't have an API this time. I do have, I looked over the files they gave us, and there's a JSON file. 70 people. There's a JSON file which we're going to get the job listings from, but now I'm going to do it in such a way that it will be just as easy to swap out the JSON file with an API call. So yeah, will you be using hooks only? Yeah, I will be using hooks because I want to. I haven't used it that much, so I want to practice as much as possible. So yeah, I'm testing it on you live, I guess. All right, so what we have here is the React project we're giving by default. Now let me delete some files here because I don't like them. So we don't need that. I don't need testing now. I don't need a logo. No service worker. Okay, I just need the index CSS. Probably, but I'm going to use Tailwind CSS, so probably not that much. Okay, let me remove that and this. And in app.js, we don't need this, and this can say, hello, poppers. All right, and now, yeah, so there you go. We have a very blank React project. Is this a beginner-friendly video? You should know React. Well, it won't be that heavily based on React, but still, you should know a bit about it. Yeah, JavaScript. Yeah, I see what you mean there. Okay. Now, let's see. We have the project. So basically, what they gave us, it's a folder. Let me open this so you can see exactly what we have from them, which is pretty nice. Okay, so first we have a style guide. Here we can see what colors were used, font size, and the font family, which is great. Now here we have the data JSON I was talking about. So this is these are all the job listing. We'll have 10 of them. Not that much, but you can see they have quite a few properties. So yeah, that will be interesting to see how it will work. We have posted at 1 day ago, 1 day ago, 3 weeks ago. So I see this, I guess we'll need something like moment, I think it's called, to parse the time. We'll see. Okay, but other than that, you can see here logo, images, the air company. Yeah, so we have all the images we need for the project. Well, I guess they're all SVG, which is good. We can't preview them here, but well, we have all the images, and we also have the design, how it should look like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's see what we have in the index.html. All right, so in the index.html we have all the data already written, but yeah, we won't use this. What I want from this project is, let me put this up a bit. All right, so I want the images, I want the design so we can see what we need to do, and I want the data, right, and the style guide. So let's get this somehow. Let's see. I will drag the data, I guess. Let me create a folder here in the source, which will be the data. Data it will be, I guess let's call it API, although it's not an API, but I don't have a better name. If you do, let me know. Now we need the images. I guess we could call it assets. Yeah, let's call it that. Assets. Good. So we have the data JSON. Let me drag over the images. Oh, I can't. So, can I select them all like this and create a folder, images, and drag them like this? All right, good. So I dragged those. Let's put the designs too, although we don't really need all of these, but oh well, just to have them here in the project so I can close the other project. And the style guide here. Okay, good. So now basically this is what we get from them: the design, the images, the data, and the style guide. Other than that, no, that's all. I can close this project. Good. Where I am from? I am from Romania. So no way to learn React Router? Not sure what you mean. It's so good to watch live. Okay, I'm glad you like it. Maybe you could call it model. Yeah, it could. Well, let's leave it like this for now. So assets. I guess it's good. All right, so that's that. Now let me open the desktop design. Or should I open the desktop mobile? How is Tailwind? I think Tailwind is mobile first, right? Offers army. You almost look like my brother. Okay, brother. Yeah. So desktop design. Yeah, let's open this in Finder, and I can. Where are you? Okay, here. Good. And let's have it here so we can see what's going on. Tailwind is mobile first. Okay, I guess. Well, we'll do desktop first, Tailwind. We'll do this and see how it will be changed, I guess. All right, so what we have here. We have a simple header with some illustration here. I guess it's an SVG. And then we have 10 boxes, 10 tiles, 10 job boxes. I don't know how to call them. I never know. Which are centered here, which is good. But now let's look closer to what one box has, because we need to consider this when we're creating the JSX structure, right? So we have the box. Now, I see there are 3 inner boxes in our box here. We have the image, then we have this detail section, and then we have this tag section, I guess it's called. Good. And these 2 are on the left, and this is on the right. So obviously something like flex, it will work just perfectly here. Now this looks like a H3, I guess. This looks like an H2. Now we have some labels here, and here's some paragraph. And this could be span elements, I guess. So yeah, it's good to have an overview picture before you go into creating the JSX. In our case, usually you'll write the HTML if you don't have React, or I don't know, something like that. Good. Now let's see. How should we start? We have our app.js. Now we need let me write some. 1, 2, 3. Is it big? Oops. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think it's big enough now. So you can see. I don't need this. Good. So let's write some to-dos here, just for us to keep track of what we have to do. First, we need to study also the data to see what we need to get. Well, we studied the design, right? Then I guess design and API, which is, well, in our case, the API is the JSON, right? What do you do for work? Because you always seem to have a lot of time to stream. This is my work. This is what I do. I'm streaming. Yeah, it's on column layout. You're right, Ahmed. Good. So we studied the design and JSON to know how to structure our JSX. Then I guess we need to create one component which we should call job board component. This will be a component which will receive the data from. So basically we have a JSON. Here we have an array of objects. Well, this will be converted in an array of objects, and each object will be passed down to this job board component, right? And then the job board component will know how to arrange it on page. You could have a server to serve the JSON to the close of. Yeah, well, I'm going to do it in. I think I'm going to use effect just to get the data, to put the data in the state. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hello, Ivan, welcome. Okay, now create, I guess, create job, the job component, then 3. We're going to get the data from the JSON. All right. Pass down the data to the job bar component, JBC, and then okay, this looks good for now. I guess then we could style it. We also need to have a way to filter it. I think this is pretty much all we need to do. One more for 70. Yeah, we had he's in the zone. We had 70. So yeah, that's the new record. Okay, I think this is it. We'll see if something new pops up in the middle of the job. All right. So study the design and JSON. We did that. Well, we did the design. Let's look over the JSON again. So we have an ID. We have the company, which is like a header. The image, good, new, featured. Okay, I guess these are the tags there. Position, role, level, posted at. I'm just concerned about this a bit. if we should convert this to date object and have a way to loop over. Okay, and contract location. So yeah, it doesn't seem, it's just more more data. It's not that complicated. And we have an array of tools. So these are called tools. Well, I would call them tags, but oh well. Oh, so we have tools and languages. And what's the difference? Tool and language. Oh well, so yeah, language is JavaScript and CSS and tool is ReactJS. I guess we're going to loop over both and see when we're going to create those pen elements. Okay, my mouth is going dry because I'm talking too much. You should talk too. Filter component, yeah. Let's put that also down, filter component. Well, I guess this goes here. Filtered data, filter component. We'll see if we're going to do one extra component or we're going to do it in the app. All right, so I messed up my hair. Now I'm not that pretty anymore. Too bad. So yeah, what's next? Always the hardest part is to start, I guess. So let's create that component we need. Go here, create a components folder, and inside it, let's create a job board component JS. Good. Now, this will import React from React. We're going to have a const job board component, which will be for now a div. I am a job board. All right, so we can see the job board component, and we're going to export default job board component. Priyank, thank you very much for the donation. You started with the donation. All right, for those of you who don't know, we have a donation jar. Every time someone donates, in the memory of the donation, you'll get your name inside the jar. And yeah, every time when someone donates, I'm going to take a piece of paper and write its name. Thank you very much again for your donation, Patel. Let me write your name. Okay. Priyank Patel. All right. And the date, which is 9. Okay, so there you go. You have your name and the amount, and you get inside of the donation jar. Thank you for your support. It means a lot. Okay. So there's the jar, there's your name in the jar. Seems like programming. We have a jar, we have a name, put the name inside the jar. All right, so we have the job board component. Goody, goody. Now, let's import it here. Import job board component from, let's see, components, job board component. Goody, goody. And now, let's put it here, job board component, and see if we get it on the page. Yes, hi, I am a job board. Good, good. Now we have this done. I guess we can add a check mark. We have that done, we have this done. Now let's get the data from the JSON. I'm going to import, I think that would work, right? if I import the data from assets data JSON. Let me console.log the data so we can see. I'm not sure if I imported the data as a JSON lately, so let's see. All right, yeah, so apparently it works. We have an array. We have an array of all the data. Now, how we're going to put the data inside the state? We're going to use state and use effect. Although use effect is not really needed this time because we're not calling an API. But as I said, I want to make it so that if we're removing the JSON and we're doing a call to an API, it will remain pretty much the same, you know. So here we're going to have a const of jar plus equals donation bigger than 0 name, otherwise 0. Yeah, a good one. So here we're going to have the jobs. Well, actually we're going to have an array. I'm not yet the master of hooks. So we're going to have the jobs and the set jobs, which will be use state, and by default we're going to have an empty array. Right now, in our case, we could have used here, instead of an empty array, we could have just passed in the data. Yeah, and it's, I don't know, it looked a bit weird because if we had to add the API later, then we need to change it and all that. But now, if we're doing a use effect, a call here, let me see if I got it right. So we're going to use effect, and here we're going to set the jobs as the data, right? And now we have inside the job. So initially we have an empty array. Well, actually, let's check it here in the console. I guess, yeah. Let's console.log jobs. Okay, so you can see initially we have an empty array, because that's what we said to have as the state for the jobs. And then it will get the data from the JSON and it will put it in the jobs state. Make sense? You can make it more real and fetch the JSON file instead of importing it. Can I fetch it from locally? Hello, Sujan. 30 minutes. Can I fetch it locally? Yes? Well, let's try that. I guess. So let's see. We can use the fetch API. Why use effect runs 2 times? You can see everything runs 2 times. Now, why 2 times? That's a good question. I don't know. Well, not use effect runs 2 times. The component is re-rendered 4 times. Well, it's rendered 4 times for some reason. Yeah, that's interesting. It should only render 2 times. So let me... Yeah, so for some reason 2 times it's empty and 2 times it's the array. Now why 2 times? Interesting. I'm from Romania. JSON is a text file. It can be servered from an HTTP server. Yeah, you need to have a local server. Yeah, so... Well, I guess let's try it. So we're going to fetch the assets data JSON. And here we're going to have a response. We're converting it to JSON. And then another, we'll get the data. And here we can set jobs data. Okay, so this is the fetch version. And now we don't need this. Let's see if this works the same. Yeah, so it doesn't. Thank you, Vikash. You have the local server now from create React app. Yeah, so I have it, but apparently it doesn't like it. Because probably the path is not right. Because it's not in a public folders. Yeah. Let me close the mobile phone. Yeah, so this is how would you do it with an API. You just put the API URL here. Try it without the JSON. Let's see. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, it's already in a JSON file. Oh well. So yeah, this is how you would do it. You will have HTTP your date, your url.com/API/job, something like that. And then this would work, but for some reason it doesn't fetch the local. But anyway, we're going to do it like this now. So we're just fetching it from, well, we're getting it from here. If you can put the JSON in the public, it will be served. Yeah. All right, good. Anyway, now we have it. What we want to do now is we want to loop over this date, over the jobs. So if the job's length is 0, we want to make a check. If it's 0, then let's have text saying, I don't know, jobs are fetching. All right, good. Otherwise, we're going to have the job component. No, wait, I did something bad. So otherwise, we're going to take the jobs, we're going to map over, we get the job at every loop, and here we're going to have, whoops, where is our job board component? Okay, like that, and we're going to pass in the job as a job prop, and we need a key, so let's put the job.id. All right, and now hopefully we're going to have 10 hello or hi, I am a job board. All right, look at that. So now we're fetching the data because it's, well, locally. I think because it's already JSON and you're calling JSON, it expects a string maybe. Well, not sure, because when you're fetching the data is also JSON from the server. So who knows? Wait a second, I forgot to... I have an app of labels which changes the labels on the screen with whoever donates. All right, good, it updated. Okay, good, back to work. Yeah, so we're fetching the data, and then we're looping over the jobs and creating a job board component for every job available. Hello, I'm a job board. Good. So this is pretty much it for the app. Now we're going to have another app filter component, but for now we should be good to go. Let me put this, pass down the date, style it. Okay, this is next. Hello, Anan. Yeah, try removing curly braces from use effect. This. I guess this should work, right? Yeah, okay. Now, the reason we need an empty array here as a second parameter for the use effect is, if I'm not wrong, I learned it a couple of times, but hopefully I'm not wrong. This is what dependency we want. Well, we're checking if there are any dependencies that are changed, and if they are changed, the use effect will run again. But we don't want this if you don't have an empty array, it will run over and over and over and over. because the state it's, well, it should run over and over. Also.log jobs. Let's see. Yeah, so it runs multiple times because it works now like which was the lifecycle method. Component did update. And if we're passing an empty array, it runs like the component did mount, will mount. Which one is it? Component did mount, yeah. Yeah, as I say, I'm still learning to explain it better. I know it in my mind. I don't I don't know to explain it that well. Okay, how do you feel about making a full course on React? I still need to learn a couple things. Okay, good. So now let's go to our, we can close this. I'm going to get Tailwind CSS. I need a CDN. I haven't used Tailwind without the CDN yet, but it has some cool stuff if you want to customize it. I'm still not sure about the component lifecycles. Well, they aren't that used now with hooks. We have hooks lifecycles, right? I think that's how they called. Okay. Now, we have Tailwind. I want to add it inside the index.html here because, well, we have the CDN. So link to the CDN. Oops. We already have the link. Okay, good. And let's call this job board app. App is too much to say, but oh well. Now you can see that all the text looks the same. Tailwind is a low, how it's called, low. Let me look again at their page. Yeah, an utility first CSS framework. So basically, what it does is that you don't need to add that much CSS anymore. You just add the low-level classes they have for almost everything. Yeah, lightweight. Okay, yeah, Joy is right. You can use effect for 3 lifecycle methods. Joy, you should get the job fast. You know so much. Okay, so it seems that you can fetch the JSON file only if it is in the public folder. Yeah. Okay, good. Now, what I like about Tailwind is that it makes styling so easy because they already have the colors, they have the spacing for you done. You just apply a couple of classes, not a few, and you have these beautiful components. Look at this. A button. Now, and the drawback with something like Tailwind is that if you're using it in just a plain HTML CSS website, you will find yourself copying a lot of classes when you have components which are duplicated, which is not very good, because if you have, for example, let's see this example, if we did it in HTML, you can see that it looks pretty much the same. It's just the same component, copy and pasted, and change the data, right? And if we had to do some changes later in Tailwind, we need to change all of the classes, which is not the best. But here is where React comes. And when you have React with Tailwind, it's amazing. You just create one component and apply the classes there, and then you just change the class in one place, not space, and it will update everywhere. I still like CSS with Sass better. Okay, use what you like. You could download it and create your own classes with apply. Interesting. You built Microsoft homepage clone and push it to GitHub. Do you think you have any copyright issues? I don't know. Maybe someone from the chat knows better. I usually don't really copy things because you never know. Especially when you're creating a content, you don't want to get striked. Hello Gulshan, welcome. Okay, so we talked a lot. Let's go to the job board. I guess this class name, let's make it text4XL. All right, so now it's bigger, although we won't use it. So, hello Ciprian. You can use something as apply border gray inside your CSS file. When I think when you have the Tailwind not imported as a CDN, but with config and all that. Join the Discord. Yeah, thank you, Ivan. If you want to follow along when I'm going live, if you want to join the awesome community, join on Discord. We have a lot of fun people there, including Ivan. All right, so let's work on the job board component. Now, keep in mind that this component receives the job as a prop. So as a prop, we could say props here, or prop, yeah, I guess props, and then use, let me reformat this. And here we're going to have just hello, whatever. So it won't reformat it for us again. Good. We could have props, and we could say here, I need to look at the JSON. Props.company. You don't need this. You go here. All right. So props, props.job.company. And now we should have, look at that nicely, I guess. Class name, text3XL. With Tailwind, you just need to learn a couple of classes and see. Basically, they're pretty intuitive. If you want the font bold, you just say text bold, I think, or font bold. Let's see. The good thing is that here they have a nice search. So bold, font weight. So font bold, yeah, not text bold. Font bold, and then there you go, you have bold. If you want to have padding, you just say padding 3, for example, and you get padding all over it. Yeah, so it's pretty nice. Good. So now we have the company on the props.job.company, but we can get the job from here. It's deconstructing it here, and then we can remove the props keyword. And now that's the same thing, job.company. All right, let's work on the JSX for this style. Is there any ready-made style component for Tailwind CSS? Not as far as I know. I haven't checked yet, but how did you become really proficient at it? Well, it just took me 7 years. It takes a lot. So don't worry about not knowing, just go with it, code, create projects, start. There is Tailwind UI. Yeah, but is that a React-based component? It's not. Tailwind UI is their HTML components. Okay, so let's see how this is created so we can reconstruct it in JSX. So we have this will be our job board component. Now it will be display flex. It will have 1, 2, and 3 boxes inside. For those of you who are asking which tool is this, because I always get this question, is the default image previewer on Mac. You can drag and you can, I don't know, get the size and all that. Yeah, bet. That Tailwind UI looks pretty nice. Okay, so let's start working on our box. We need an image. Well, let's do it here. I'm going to remove this. This will be our class name, and it will be flex. And inside it, we're going to have 3 divs. Now, the first div will contain an image. So let's put the image here, and the image will get will need logo. So job.logo, and I guess as the alt we could use job.company. Let me get this out of here just so we can see the structure. Come on, you don't like this. LaTeX. Okay, I just wanted to have it here as an example. Okay, so we have an ID, we have the company. Good. Now, yeah, this is an issue. So the path to the logo is not right because we are in the components. We need to go up one level inside the assets and then inside the images. And what we get from our data is ./images. So here, let's concatenate this to, let's see, so we are inside the components. We need to go one level up. Then we want to go into assets. And then we want to go into job. Now we have that dot there. We might need to replace that. Let's see, yeah. Or we could do, I could do a find here in the file. And I could replace all of them with just slash. Boo. Good, and now still not working. Let's see why. So we have the image. Assets, oh, we have double slashes, okay. All right, assets, images, shortly SVG. So components, we are here, right? We want to go up. We want to go inside the assets, inside the images, and that. What's wrong? Is it again with the... it is the same issue, yeah. Okay, let's put this inside the public. And now we can just go to /images. I think we could go to /images/ yeah. So I put the folder inside public, which is served here. And now it will get it from there. So we don't need this anymore. All right, yeah, good. You're relative to the public root, yeah. Okay, there we go. We have the images. Now let me make this background. What color we have here? Well, we have white. Background white, but I want shadow. Okay. Okay, it should show up. James with a donation, thank you very much. It should show up in the stream soon. I want to see the shadow. James Maddox, thank you very much. Another donation of $10. All right, let's put you inside the donation jar. Thank you very, very much for your support. I have here, this is almost yellow. And I'm going to write your name, James Maddox. And the date of today. And there you go. I guess like that, okay? Good. Let's fold you up and put you down. Thank you very much for your support. Means a lot. Donation jar. And James is now inside it officially. I will create a website on my, well, a page on my website with all your names. Could you not use fragments instead of divs? Interesting. Yeah, well, let's optimize this at the end, okay? We'll see at the end how we can optimize it even better. But for now, let's make it look like that and work, and then we can optimize it better. I think we don't even need to use the div. Shadow LG. Shadow LG. Okay, let's add some margin. Margin X. So it has classes like margin, padding, border, and stuff like that. If you want margin overall on all four corners, you just say M1, for example, and they have a way to calculate how many pixels. Not sure which is by default. But if you want margin top and bottom, you will think about the axis on which you want. So margin Y 2. If we add this, we'll have margin on the y-axis. Let's put something like 4. And save. All right, now you can see, yeah, it looks pretty nice though. Now we want padding all around, so we can say padding 4 or 5, or let's see which works better. 4 looks nice, but actually let's have margin on the left and right too, so we have it centered. Good. So yeah, already looking much better. And you can see we only added a couple of classes, which is so nice. Now the shadow, for some reason, I like the shadow to be darker. Maybe MD? Yeah, something like this. And we also need on our app to have this background color. So it will be different. So on the body we want it actually. Let's go here in the index.html and add a class on the body of background. Let's see, red 100. This will be, okay. But let's see what colors we have. Background color. Download their VS Code extension. Yeah, I wanted to do that before the stream, but yeah, I forgot. So what color is this? Some kind of blue or green or cyan or whatever. This one? Okay, I guess teal. Steel. Let's see. Nah, too much. Too much. Maybe 100. All right, I guess it's still too tealish. I don't know. Let's use blue 100. All right, this should work. Now we can see better our tiles or job board tiles or whatever they are. Good. Let's continue. So we have the image. Now let's add all this mumbo jumbo. What we have here? We have an H3, I said. We have an H2. And we have, so basically this is an H3 with a color. This is an H2. And this is a paragraph. And those are labels. Okay, let's add them all. So first, H3. This will be what? The name, right? So the company. So job.company. We're going to add the labels in a second. H2, this will be the position. Job.position. And here we're going to have a paragraph which will have three properties. The time, I don't know what's that. So the posted at, we're going to have some kind of point here, but I'm going to add a star in the meantime. Posted at, we have contract, contract, job. Job.posted at, job.contract, and job.location. Let's see how this looks. All right, look at that beauty. So now we have everything dynamic, which is nice. Now let's add a class and push it a bit to the right. So margin left 2. Okay, good. For H3, let's have a class of, mi dot. That is the HTML? Cool. Let's use that. Not sure if, will this be interpreted as an HTML? Yeah, no. It won't be, I guess I just need to get that from Google here. But thank you, Bet. So I copy this, put it here. It's not, I don't know, it's not rendered by React. But yeah, look at that, how nice, thank you. Since you need every time job, why you don't decompose? Yeah, I could do that. Can we do something like this? No. Missing semicolon? Where? You need the semicolon. Where? Okay, let me continue this until you tell me where. So now we need that color. We need it to be font bold. So font bold. We need it to be text Excel and text color something. Job. Oh, okay. So something like this job and then. Oh, okay. So logo, company. I guess we can get all of these. Get all of these, and now go up like that and like that. It doesn't look that well though. And new, whoa. This is not a very good property. Because of that property, I don't think we can do that. So it doesn't like the new. We can't, that's a special, that's a keyword. So let's just do job that. Oh well. I'm not sure why they added new. Or you know what? No, I will do this. I'm going to find all the new keywords here and change them with is new. Right, that. We did it. New is a keyword, yeah. Now is new. Good, so we destructured the property and we destructured the job. We destructured the props and destructured the jobs. And now we can just remove this and add all of those. All right, look at that. New is new, I think. Yeah, maybe. Interesting. Now you can remove job. Yeah. Thank you for the idea. Good idea. Goody. Now let's see what color we want here. Who has an eye for the design? I guess tail. This one, 500. Text color, not text color. Text TL or color TL. I forgot. Let's test them both and see which one works. No, text TL. All right, good. How do you do the quick multi-cursor? I use Command and Alt on my Mac keyboard. Period might work for the dot. Well, this works also. Command and click, or command and click to add. Well, Alt and click on Mac to add the cursors. Okay. Let's focus. Now the color looks right. It looks right, I won't bother anymore, but the text is too big. Let's see, text size, text base. Is it text base? Well, I think text base is like without having it. Yeah. Oops. Well, I guess that works. Good. Now this one, class name. We want font bold. We want this will be text LG, and I think it's black by default, so this should look good. A bit larger. So let's do text LG to not LG, Excel. What I'm doing. All right. Now that looks pretty good. Maybe not that dark. Uppercase. What's uppercase? And this will be class name text gray 500. Nope. Darker 700. Every time I come here I miss installing TailwindCSS in React part. Well, I just imported the CDN, so nothing special. I feel that we need more margin. But yeah, look at that. Already looking pretty good, right? I like it. Me like it. Good. So yeah, it's probably not, we can make it pixel perfect because these are probably slightly other colors, but close enough. Just include CDN link. Yeah, that's what I did. Good. This looks like another font. Oh wow. I guess it works now. What I want to do though, you can see here that the height of this box matches the height of the image. So for that, I will use flex on the wrapper, and I will use flex direction column. I just need to see flex column, flex row, flex column. Good. Flex column like that. And now, what's wrong with 2? Flex call. Okay, not call. Okay, and I want to push them as much as possible. So have space between. Let's see. Justify space between. I always forget. Let's install that extension. How it's called? Tailwind IntelliSense. Disable. I have it. Why doesn't it work then? Do I need to press something? Tailwind Tailwind. Doesn't work. Not sure why. Justify between. Okay, so then we have to guess. Yeah, probably justify between. It doesn't work in HTML either, so I don't know. All right, you can see now that this text goes down there, so it's spaced out. It's crazy how many projects you have made. Yeah, kind of it. It's crazy what happens if you coding every day. And for some reason I got addicted to do the live streams. Over 9,000 projects. Nah, it's not true. Probably over hundreds, but not 9,000. Where do you get the number from? Nah, it's impossible to have that many. Good. Now let's create the right part here, this one. And for that, Dragon Ball meme. Okay. I didn't know. I didn't watch Dragon Ball when I was little because it wasn't on a channel which we had, or I don't know, I didn't catch it. So yes, I work for companies. Do you guys enjoy this stream so far? Do you like React? Do you like Tailwind? Let me know. This project was requested, so should be good. Are you a freelancer now? No. I am a full-time YouTuber. I could say a double full-time YouTuber because I work much more than 8 hours, but yeah. What was I doing here? Oh, creating these labels. For the labels, I want to get the languages and the tools. So let me go over language. Languages and tools are pretty much the same. Steve, not really. Is there a backend? List li? Yeah, that could work. Or we could just use, I will use span elements. Let's do the language. Yes. There is possibility to have 0. So, well, I guess with map will work even if it's 0. Oh, it will be undefined though. It won't be an empty array, so we need to check. Do we have languages? If we do, then we do the map. Otherwise, just have an empty string. Sorry. Okay, so languages map. We get the language and we get the ID index, I guess. But oh no, the index is not okay for us to use here for the key. But let's see. So we're going to create a span and we're going to put the language inside. Let's see how this works. Yeah, language. Oh, like this. CSS JavaScript. Perfect. Now the same thing we're going to do with tools. Tools. And this will be tool. Now, the issue I don't like here is that we're repeating. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do return here. And I'm going to create an array called, I don't know, languages and tools, lang and tools, I guess. And it will be an array of languages. But if you don't have language, it's undefined. Oh boy, so let's think. So we could have language, we could not have language. I want to take the languages and the tools to put them inside the lang and tools, so we don't do this 2 times. Now we could do languages and tools, but we might not have languages and tools, and then we cannot use this. What happens if you use a spread operator on an undefined? Let's see. And then we can use this, and this will be lang and tool. And now we can remove this. Whoops. Yeah. So that's tool is not iterable. I still love vanilla. Yeah. React looks much easier than vanilla one. Still struggling to make my filter work. Yeah, they have. I like both. So, is there a way languages and spread? I never did it. Let's see. No. Then can other way would be to see language. If languages, then lang and tools push, and we spread the languages. Languages like that, and we can say the same with tools. If we have the languages, if we have the tools, we just put them inside that array. All right. Cool. Let's put the languages first. Awesome. So now we have a place for both of them. We just need to style them. First, class name. I want this to be this the flex. I want them to be align center and justify center. I think align center is the align center one. Let's see, why don't you work? BG red 900. Okay. So align center, no. Maybe align content center. Align items. Maybe it's item center. Content center. Okay. Content center. See, this is nice with the Tailwind website. Well, actually, Tailwind cheat sheet. There is a cheat sheet which is very nice. We could use. We have everything on a page. Look at this. Yeah, let's use this instead. So we have the layouts, the flex box, we have the grid. I don't use grid that much. Typography, sizing, colors, borders. So, well, everything. So let's use this if we need it. Good. Let's see now. Do you want to? Content center, justify center, flex. Why don't you want to go to center? Align content, align items, item center. Okay, so not content. My bad. All right, look at that. How nice. Goody. So let's remove this. And now we want to style the span a bit. Class name. We want to have a background color of, I think, the same color we have for this. Yeah, the text is the same, so the text here is the same. background teal 100. All right, something like that. Let's make it font bold. Let's give it a margin 3 or something. Okay, padding 2 and rounded. All right, margin too much. Let's make it margin 2. Is Tailwind having pills? No, so it doesn't have any components. It just have the basic ones. Tailwind is like neck project should be an alcohol tracker. You keep track of how much you have for drinking too much. Too good I'm not drinking, so it wouldn't be useful for me. Now, I want them to be pushed to the right. So instead of which one? End. Some of these should be end. Okay, not this. Yeah, not this. So justify content, justify content flex end. So flex end. Oh, I know why. Well, actually, let's have this margin left auto, and then it should push it to the right. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Flex end. Yeah. So we couldn't do flex end because let me show you. Justify end, but we need to have a color. So background blue 900. So without this, what I wanted to push the items to the right, but they are already to the right, right? And what we had to do is to do margin left auto, so it will push the entire container to the right. Good. So yeah, this already looks very, very nice, isn't it? It's just me. Padding more, I want more, 6. Yeah, something like that. Pretty nice. Now let's add this for somewhere. Do we have it in design? No, in images. Background header desktop. Yeah. So instead of this, we're going to have a header, and this will have an image. Come on, why don't you help me? Source, alt, background image. And this will be asset, no, images, background, header, desktop, JPG, SVG. I'm very curious if I can. Yeah, look at that. I did it. All right, but yeah, it should have a background color, this component. So class name. So the SVG only have the shapes, and we need to add the background color of this color, which I think is the same background teal 500. Yeah. All right. Let's push everything down a bit. Margin bottom 4. So header doesn't want to use margin bottom. Why? Why? Oh, is that just a little margin? Let's see in the cheat sheet. Margin. So 4 is one of them. Oh, okay. We need something like 12. Some opacity. Do we need? I don't know. Doesn't need opacity in my opinion. Boo. Hello, good evening. You recently found your channel and I'm really impressed by your content. Thank you, I'm glad you like it. I recently started Bootstrap 4, but I'm thinking of switching to Tailwind. In my opinion, you can work with both. If you want something... Well, I work with Bootstrap, I worked with it a lot. I don't know, years. But now Tailwind is picking up and it's pretty nice. But with Tailwind, you should know CSS better than you need to know with Bootstrap. Bootstrap already has the classes for you, you just apply them and you don't care if they use flexbox or grid or float or anything. You just apply the column and you have a column. Here you need to create your own columns, and for that you need to know flexbox. You need to know which classes to use from Tailwind, which do the flexbox thing. All right, we styled it. Pretty nice. Now let's we have a couple more things to do. Okay, we have time. I have 1 hour and a half left. Good, so we need also style it, and I think 5B style mobile. And I guess this should have been the first one. Featured styling. Oh yeah, right. A good point. Also, we need that rounded there. So there are still a couple of things we need to do. So let's put rounded here to have that rounded corners. Good. Now let's see. Oh, and we need this. Are you still going to do tutorial only so the video will be smaller? Not on this one. I already recorded a video in the morning, which is now being edited and added to... I sent it to my editor. So let's create this, which will go here. Do we have is new? If we have, we can use the short circuit operator here to create a span tag. Oops. Span, like that. And this will say new. Or I guess let's style everything. And we're going to have also featured. Where is it? Feature, role and level. Where are those? Role and level. We're missing some some things here. What's that? So role and level, I think those are there. Yep. Let's see the first one. A role level. Yeah, so we need to push that inside our array. But see now, the good thing that we did this stuff is that we can just add role and level here. And then I think this could become tags. Tags. This will be tag. And now look at that. We quickly added those. So pretty nice. Did you know you can change Netlify site names for free? The name is with .netlify at the end always though. Yeah, that's nice. Editor, you had that job opening. Yep. All right, so see how fast we added those, which is pretty nice. Middle weight. Middle weight, is that the level? Middle weight? I always knew it's middle. All right, all right. Let's add these tags. Where are they, by the way? We should have them. Oh, new. Oh, okay, we have them. So if we have that, we have new, and we have featured. Now, we need to style this. Class name. Let's see what we want. This will be pretty much the same as this, but reversed color, and text transform uppercase. So let's get this. It's also rounded. Yup. So class name here, I guess. Let me put it on another row so we can see better. We're getting deeper and deeper. Text teal, so this will be background teal 500 and the text will be that. Not sure. Well, we're going to need some margin and padding. Yeah, margin, let's remove the margin for now. And rounded, I will use rounded full. Is that the thing? Border radius, where is the border? Where is the border? Border radius. Border full, yeah. I knew it. Pretty happy. Okay, border full. And now they're rounded. Awesome. Now this, well, we could copy this, I guess. And we're changing this to featured. And we just need to find the color, which is... Let me put the color and then I'm going over the chat. So color, background color, yeah, sure. So some kind of background gray, or is it? Let's zoom in. Yeah, I guess gray could work. Background gray dark, some dark gray, 800. Background gray, 800. And the color will be text white, I think. Let's see. Yeah. So, okay, look at that, how nice. And we can apply a margin to on this, and it will create the spacing between them. So nice. Maybe the padding is too much. We want them to be a little smaller. No, actually, padding top 1, padding left and right 2, so padding on the Y1 and padding X2, padding Y1, padding X2. Alright, look at that, so nice, looks pretty good. Yeah, so Tailwind becomes my favorite CSS framework. Okay, are you thinking of maybe publishing some paid, free, more robust courses? Yes, I want to do some paid courses because YouTube is not paying that much. So I need to do it. Even though I like doing a lot of free stuff, live streams and videos, but fortunately I can't do only that. This layout took me almost 1 day. Well, it's fine, don't worry. I have experience and I know what I need to do, so don't worry about that. It will come with time. I did not get how you added the features classes. These ones, feature and new classes. So I'm checking if we have the tag or whatever, the flag, not the tag. And we added background teal, text teal, font bold, margin, padding, rounded. Yeah, so the difference between padding and margin. We have the box model. Let me show you quickly. I should make a video about this. Box model. Always when you don't know the difference between the padding and the margin, look at this. Can I have it big? Come on, okay. So this is the content, right? This is the new in our case, the text, the new. We have padding around it and around the content and between the border. So here we have, let's take which one? Yeah, let's take this. So you can see there's the text. This is the text, and we have padding between them and the border, although the border now is 0 for us. And then we have the margin. The margin is the space outside the border. In our case here is the space here between the tags. Not sure how well, or I guess here you can see it better. This is the margin and this is the padding. Just play with them, create a box, give it a fixed width and height, give it a text inside, and give it a border, a padding, and a margin, and see how it works. You'll understand better. Okay, super clear, thank you. Well, I guess I could crop this out and put it in a standalone video. So the margin is invisible, so setting it to 0 wouldn't directly change to the look of the content, right? Not really. There are some elements like the UL which has margin by default. So putting it to 0, it will remove the margin, so it will be closer to its neighbor elements, I guess could call it. All right, let's drink. This is my very small cup. It has a weird effect of you seeing that's big, but actually it's very, very small. It's not that big. Well, I was kidding. It's big. All right, look at people subscribing to my channel. Let's get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Shall we? All right. What's next? We added this. Now, what I want to add this. But this will be tricky with Tailwind, will it? Let's see. Thinking. So basically, this will be another element, but it will be positioned absolute. And we're going to push it to the left side. No, that's the left side for you. So we're going to push it in that side. Yeah, let's try to do it. Border left. Border left won't work. I had this discussion. Let me show you why. Okay, first, let's see. Can we? Okay. Can I do? Yeah, border left. Good. So border left width. So let me do. If it's featured, so only if it's featured. That means that we're going to convert this to a template, literal. So we're going to have some logic inside. If we have featured, we want to have border left 2. Be a border left 2. We need to set the border color. Let's set it to black. Border black. So we have border length, border 2, border style, border solid. Do we need to put all of them border solid? I'm not 100% sure, but let's see. So save this. Oh, where we are here. Yeah, so you can see we have, let me put 4 so it will be bigger. Well, actually, look at that. If we have 2, so that's what was my issue before. If we have 2, you can see there is a little corner and it's not perfect. But apparently if we have 4, it overrides the corner. So, actually I was wrong. I thought that we need another element, but apparently, how much border we can have? Border width 248. Yeah, so I guess because it's so big, so it's so big that it covers that corner. Oh, whoa. My layout has border left and it's working. Yeah, so initially I did it with a positioned element, but apparently I was wrong. Oh well. Let's use border left 4 and make it what color? Our teal. Border teal 500. Alright, and these two now have that. Interesting. Yeah, well. So what I did last time when I had something like this is I created another element, gave it a width and a height, and position it there. But apparently this works. Awesome. Good. Border, it's border left color. Border. Yeah, you can set all of those. Well, I guess we could, if you set all the borders, doesn't really matter because, well, you can't really set the different borders. Yeah, so you set the color of all the borders. You can just set the width of different borders, left, top, right, stuff like that. Oh well, I guess this works now. Good. Let's do the responsive part, which now is broken. Look at this. It doesn't look right. So let's open the mobile design. Let me yeah, I'll close this. All right, look at this. There's a lot going on mobile. Well, actually, we just changed the flex direction to column. And we have here some kind of line. Let's see. So flex column. No, direction. What was it? Flex call, yeah. Whoa, look at that. Already looking much better. But what we want, the image is smaller. I guess. Okay. The width. Stroke width now, width. So we want a fixed width here. Let's use 40. Class name, width 40, height 40. Whoa, no, much smaller. 20. All right. Can we have negative margin? Don't know, because that's what we need here. We need to pull this image up. Let's see what Tailwind allows us to do. Yes, look at that. We can have -m. Whoa, that's just so beautiful. So margin, minus margin top. Can we have that margin? Yes. Could we do that with after if the border did not work well? Yeah, sure, we could have. How long have you been seriously coding? And any suggestion for learning beyond intermediate CSS? I've been coding for 7 years. Well, seriously, for like 5. Well, I was in college, so I guess that counts. I started 7 years ago. I wasn't that work related, so it was more like a hobby. Now, where you can learn CSS, I would suggest you take designs and try to match them to HTML CSS. I would learn with tutorials if possible, but yeah, it depends on what's your learning style. Margin top more. And for the image, could we do position absolute and relative on the parent div and then move the image around? Yeah, my throat. Well, not with Tailwind. I mean, Tailwind allows a bit of customization with a margin, but not that much. This is really good. Thanks, Florin. I'm glad you like it. Thank you for watching. So we just need to find out what's the... Oh yeah, too much. Keep forgetting what's the property. So we have 20, 60, 16. So hopefully it works with 16. Fingers crossed. All right. I guess that works. It's in the middle there. Good. And we can push down margin bottom. Margin bottom 10. Yeah, too much. 6. Even too much. 4. Okay, but now this also needs to have margin, more margin. So margin, let's make it 10. Yep, more on the Y. So make it Y be 16 and X be 10. Okay, good. Look at that. This will be a bit more spaced out, but we'll see in a moment how to do that. Good. Now this should by default be on flex start. Oh, so justify, well, I guess we don't need this. We just need to not have this. Can someone tell me how is he styling the mobile view using Tailwind? I just restyle it and then I'm going to do the desktop one. I guess we should have did this the mobile first. Oh well. Yep, no media queries. Where we have, well, you'll see in a moment what we're going to do. So let me have a bit of margin and padding there. So top. Margin top for padding top for border top 2, border color, no, border gray 200, border solid. If I nailed it, it's so good. Whoa. Nice. The color is a bit darker, so yeah. And I guess the border top it's 1. Oh, we don't have, I guess, border T? Yeah, good. And now it's too dark. Or not? Choo. Alright, now we have a bit, it goes a bit outside, which we don't like because we have the margin here. I don't want margin. Well, I guess we could have padding all around. And yeah, no, don't solve it. Margin all around. It should push this line. Yeah, awesome. And padding Oh yeah, no, still the margin is not good. We have margin here. So on the first element, we don't want margin. Do you ever try out any other framework? Yes, I have a series Florin versus X, and there I'm trying new stuff. I only did one for now, but I'm planning to do more. So I guess let's put this margin right 4. And yeah, look at that. Now it's pushed there on the right. Awesome. On the header here, I feel like I need a bit of a margin. So margin Y2. Yeah. I like Angular, Vue, and Svelte. Yeah, I don't like Angular. Other than that, they seem fine. Okay, now this doesn't wrap. So here we want flex to wrap. It doesn't go to the next line. All right, flex wrap. And now we have the problem of them being under each other. So margin right and margin bottom 4. Okay, I guess that works. Heading top, okay, border top. Well, almost perfect. We have more margin here, but oh well. I guess it's something we could go with. Margin 4. Oh, well, actually, margin 4, we could use margin top 4 and margin X 4, and then margin bottom will be 0. That will remove some space, and now it's better. All right, so I guess this looks good enough for mobile, right? Well, I like it. Now let's see what happens if we go back on desktop. This happens. Now we need to add the responsive part where on desktop we do the other side. Yeah, so keep in mind next time when we're doing Tailwind, we do mobile first. Oh well. Let's see, what are the responsive stuff? We have responsive breakpoints. Yeah, so ms dot. Hey, I'm back. Hey, welcome back. So smd mean weight. I guess on sm. So everything now with what with it what what is the difference between mt and mx? Mt is margin top, mx is margin top and bottom. So mx is margin on the sorry, no, I'm wrong. So mt is margin top, mx is margin left right because it's on the x-axis. My is on the y-axis, so top and bottom. So you can assign for 7 types of margin. You can do M, which is margin all across. You can do M top, MT, MB, M bottom, ML, M left, MR, M right. And you can have MX, which is left and right on the x-axis, and MY, which is top and bottom, or horizontal and vertical. Yeah, I have in mind the x and y axis. Always mobile first. It's easier to expand outward and add things than to crunch things down. Yes, but the issue is that when you get from the design, you always get the desktop version. So you have to do the mobile version in your head. This is why I got used with the desktop version, because I always got the desktop version, I converted it, and then I just pushed everything down on a column on mobile. So yeah, this yeah, this is what I did before. So oh well. Now let's see. Don't worry, Chris. Yeah, it's well, in this case we have both designs, which is good. But usually you only have the, well, usually most cases you have the desktop version. Okay. Now, in order to use breakpoints, as far as I know, you can have something like this at the end or whatever. You can do SM, and you can have margin top 0. So basically we are resetting the margin top. Is it right? Fingers crossed. Yeah, look at that. So when the viewport, where is it, is min width 640 pixels, we are going to remove the margin top, negative. But if we are a mobile, we have it. So that's pretty nice. This is basically the responsive part now. Whenever you want to add something, you just add an SM or MD. What are the others? SM, MD, LG, and XL. Okay, what else? So here, we want, where you are. So we want this SM to be flex row. Good. Good. Now, let's push this to the right. So on the SM, we want margin left auto. Go to the right, please. Thank you. Now, here we need more stuff. SM, border 0. Hello, Dennis. Welcome to the live stream. Dennis with another donation. All right, guys. You want to be the top of the top donator? Yeah. Thank you very much, Dennis. Let's add you to the list. Well, to the donation, to the donation jar. How are you, Dennis? You just came to interrupt my stream again, right? So, Dennis, Ivy. Well, I said 10. I guess that works. Well, let me do another one. This looks cool. Yeah, it's Tailwind, which is pretty nice. I want to learn Tailwind better. It's pretty nice. Okay. All right, Dennis. There you go again. There's your name with my beautiful handwriting. Clean. Yeah, it's pretty clean. All right. Let me fold you and put you inside the donation jar. 7th time? I guess. Let's face it, Dennis is your father giving you pocket money. Yeah. All right. So here's the donation jar, here's Dennis, and there you go. We are probably halfway through. With this, I'm going to buy a better webcam, I guess, and other things to improve the live stream. Phil's uppercase. Yeah, you mentioned that once again, but where? Oh, these ones. Oh, okay. Good. I forgot that. Thank you. So this should be text transform, text uppercase. Is that a class? No. Let's see. Uppercase. Text up. Oh, just uppercase. Oh, cool. Uppercase here, uppercase here. Let's make a Danish jar. Yeah, we could. And now they seem to be smaller size. Or, well, let's leave it like this. Good. So what else we need to do on desktop? I guess here we have the padding top. So I guess SM padding top 0 and SM margin top 0. We want to reset the padding and the margin. All right, goody. Padding top 0. Wait, we have a margin top and margin X. Yeah, that's good. So something's wrong. Not centered anymore. Why? Why are you not centered? So flex wrap, item center, MX. Well, let's see. Display flex, okay. Line items center, okay. Do we have margin right left? Okay. Top, okay. Yeah. Should be centered. Does it need item center? Justify, I don't know, item center. Align item center, justify content center, justify center. No. This is weird. Margin top 0. Oh well. Teaching my graphic designer wife HTML CSS right now. I'll get her to watch some of your stuff. Yeah, that will be cool. I hope she likes them. Oh, I see. So we have that margin bottom here on these. So let's remove them. SM margin bottom 0. All right, now they're centered. Yay! And I think that's all. No, the image is not a goody anymore. Yeah, we don't have the desktop anymore, but on the image we added a fixed width and height. I guess on small we could do width. Where are you? Width. So we have 20, 24, 32. Let's see, 24, 32, something like that. So let's do height 32. I want to be, yeah. That's too much, 24. And width 24. We should make a Tailwind cheat sheet, like maybe the top 20 used classes in these apps. Yeah. And now that text has more. This text, where is it? Margin Y. So I guess SM margin Y 0. Come on, now. So something is not cool. Let's inspect and see. Yeah, this is the cheat sheet on Tailwind, which is pretty nice. Yeah, so the image has some padding. Margin bottom. From where? Oh, MB4. Okay. Let's remove that. So we don't need to do what we did last time. This. But instead, on the image, we want SM margin bottom 0. I guess could do SM margin Y 0 and remove this. Because that's both margin top and bottom. Fingers crossed. All right, look at that. I still don't like these, they're too big. So let me find text SM. Some spans here, text SM. Make it just a bit smaller. All right, good. I guess that's all. And now you can see we have desktop and mobile. They don't look that good at this rate, but oh well. On mobile they look perfect. These coding word challenges are really cool as well. I can do them, but I'm so slow compared to you guys. Well, practice makes it perfect. All right, I guess that's all we spent. We spent a lot of time in Tailwind. Yeah, the shortest one are pretty cool. Okay, okie dokie. Let me think. So we had some other React stuff to do, right? The filtering. Let's see, mobile with filters. No, let's see. Well, I guess, yeah. So when you do short challenges, we did the last 2 nights. Okay. Now this will be interesting. So every time we click one of these tags, it will be added here. Let's see, what's the time? 7. I don't have that much time. Oh, so basically when we're clicking these should be then tags. When we're clicking them, we want to column click and add them here and filter these by that tag. Create filter array. Yeah. Oh boy. One issue we'll have is that these tags are from 4 different properties for some reason. Well, that's one. And we need to check all those. And 2, I guess let's start working on that, and we can see what's happening. So, we're going to need, instead of jobs, we're going to have a filtered jobs, which will be jobs like that. Well, I guess we could do jobs, and we will filter by tags. Let me think. So let's create a function filter by tags. Now, instead of jobs here, we're going to have, where is it? Jobs map, we're going to map over the filtered jobs, right? And this function filter by tags, let's put it here. And this will get in the job. And yeah, we need to return something. So return job. Now, yeah, that's the issue, that we have all of those. So all of these tags, basically there's no difference when we're clicking on front end or React on the UI, but on the back end, sort of, if we're clicking on front end, we need to check if we have the role, right? If we're clicking on midweight, we need to check if we have the level. So I guess we could create the tags again. If you filter immediately on click, then you might have cases where you don't find the next tag to click. Not sure what you mean. Job or tag as a parameter. Well, this will be job, filter by, yeah, it's not. And we're going to get, okay, const here, we're going to have filters and set filters. This will be use state like that. And now let's do the same thing with tags. So we're creating the tags from the role level, tools and languages. We're getting that out of the job. We're creating these tags and we want to return tags that includes. So let's see, we have all the tags and we want to see if inside the filters we have that. But if you don't have filter, we want to return all. So yeah, I don't pass the parameter. This is not called right, so I guess filter function. And we get the job. We create the tags and we have the filters. So tags find. So inside the tags we want to find what? Oh boy. We get the tag and we want to do filters that includes tag. Find or sum. Sum, yeah, sum. Okay. If filters dot length is 0, then we want to return true. So we don't filter it out. We can do this up here. Otherwise, we're creating the tags. So we're getting all of these, right? From our data. Now, when we're clicking on front end, this will be added in the filters. And here we want to check for the tags if it has one of the filters. So we're checking basically array with array. And this is why I do tags.sum. So at least one tag should be included in the filters. But if the filter's length is 0, then all should be visible. Stay safe. Thank you, you too. Can you take those properties on each object and create an array of those property values? Tags, React, then check for items that have it. It's the same thing, because here, so this is how the data looks. We could have languages, we could have tools, and we have a role and what was it, level. And we need to check all of these. Well, now, when we're clicking, this is another thing. So when we're clicking on a span, on click will be I'm going to do it like now, but it will be handle tag click, and it will be called with the tag. And this handle tag click will come from the parent as a prop. Nah, it needs to come from the parent. So we have the jobs, we have this handle tag click. And here, when we're getting the job, we're setting the job, the key, and we're also going to send the handle click tag, which will be our handle tag click, which we're going to create here. Const handle tag click, which will get the tag, and it will do set filters and the tag. Florin is in the zone. Yeah, I need to be in the zone because I need to leave soon. If you filter by HTML, then there is no way to see the job and lesson path. Not sure what you mean. I think what you should be done at this point to get more user in is create a playlist for 30 minutes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will do a standalone video every day, so that will be good. If you select multiple tags, do the items have to have every tag, or it is just one of them? One of them. All right, I'm back. Can you hear me now? No sound, no sound. Yep. Yes, okay. So apparently my Mac died. Not the first time. It's older Mac and apparently doesn't support streaming, chat open, VS Code, live server, browser, and all that. Okay. Yeah, so Patel, you were saying that it's too long. Yeah, you alive. Yeah, I'm alive. It is a bit too long, I agree, but I'm doing it live, you know, so it's a live stream. Can't really crop it because, well, this is the beauty of live streaming. I interact with you. I could just create it and then re-record it, you know, and that's what I want to do in the near future. Refresh the page. Get a RAM defrag program. Yeah, I need a better Mac. Or I need to stream from another computer and record a screen of this Mac. Something like that. Oh well. It happens. What can we do? Yeah, exactly. I was just saying making plays like 30 minutes with each concept. Yeah, so that's my idea. I started today to record one video per day, and I will cover all the topics. In the live stream, we're going to interact, we're going to have fun, code together, crash the Mac, and have half of people leave. You know, fun stuff like that. Nevertheless, yeah, so the interaction is nice. In this standalone video is informative, but it's just that. Okay, someone makes a lot of noise outside. Let me close the window. Okay. Me back. Yeah, Joy. So the live stream will be just live stream, and that's all. It will be uploaded on my channel because some people like to watch them, but what I want to do in the live stream, we're going to build something and then I'm going to rebuild it in a shorter video, 20-30 minutes. Because I already have the code. I just need to go over again and explain it. And it should be better. I tried yesterday to do the live stream in such a way that it will be already ready for cropping, but yeah, didn't work well. All right, so let's see. Let's see what we did here. Let's stretch a bit. Open the live server again. Hopefully it doesn't die. Would it not be too much work for you? Well, what's the other option? I could either do the live stream and crop it, but that means that I have to either get rid of the interaction with people from the live stream and just focus on creating content, or I could do what I'm doing now, interacting with you and doing it again faster with the live stream in the standalone video. Yeah, some people may like the whole stream quality is bad now, not only your pick. I don't know. What if you make smaller video and then again start new live stream? Yeah, so this is what I'm doing. I took a challenge of myself on doing one standalone video every day. In the live stream, we're going to build different projects, and then the other way, the next day, I'm going to build a standalone video. In the future, hopefully, I can somehow find a way to just crop the live stream and have it that pushed again up. That will be the best scenario, but as of now, I'm not that good at that. All right, let's see if our filtering works. Yarn start. Maybe do full consultation on the video, and once you are done, people may interact. Yes, that could also work, but that also means that I either have the entire code done and I just go over it and explain it and write it again like I do in the in the normal video, or I have all the code here and I just poop it out. I'm not that hard worker. I could be even harder, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I am. I don't know. Okay, so we have this here. Let's see the tags. So we don't see the tags yet. Let's make a div here. The fill, yeah, what are those? Filters? Yeah. I'm not sure if that will sound. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much for the donation. I will use the donation to buy a new Mac, I guess. I think I should, I don't know, get a project, make some money and buy a new Mac. Or I could wait a couple of months of donations and buy a new Mac. I don't know. The thing is that I love doing live streams so much, I would like to only do this all day. But yeah, not yet, probably. Let me put you again. I think you are the second most, the second biggest donator. Streamlabs, come on, put that there. Put it on the screen. All right, good. I also wanted to find some sponsors which could work, but yeah, no one responded. Find me some sponsors. Will you share this project? Yes, I will have it on GitHub. Your video quality is like top quality. Like the video quality, the visual, or the content? All right, here you go again with the donation of $2, and you go inside the donation jar. Your content. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. With time, I hope it will be better, but yeah. Donation jar, boops, and now you're in again. Thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it. I guess I could add. Should I add here on the screen somewhere like a progress bar on how much donation I need to buy a Mac, or I don't know. Do you think that will be something useful? I could do that. Good. So what I wanted to do here, the filters, right? Filters, length. Thank you, Mistral. Filters.length, if it's greater than 0, then we want to go over the filters, create a filter, and have some kind of span with the filter inside. Now, by default, we shouldn't have any filter, but if we click, look at that, front end, senior, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, 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 JavaScript. That's not good. But as far as I know, it also works to filter them. Says. So the functionality works. CSS, let's see. Look at that. Noise. I won't be able to finish this. I have a meeting in 30 minutes. But I guess we could try. Class name, let's make it background white, shadow MD. I think I want to do something like this. I want to have a filter by default. CSS. I guess CSS like this. Now let me see here what I did to have the same design. Let me copy this. So here we're going to have a similar box with this. This is why I copied. We won't have the SM. We won't have the featured. Flex, column, no. Background white, yes. Shadow, yes. Margin, padding, rounded, yes, yes, yes. Okay, and now should have similar yeah, awesome. Now these pens, where's the design? Okay, it needs to look like this, sort of. So this, and it also will have a click event, which will remove the filter. Yeah, so I hope to at least finish the main part. Handle click, no. Handle tag click. Tag is not defined. Yeah, sure. This is filter, handle filter click. And this will be filter. So when we're clicking the filter, we want to remove it from the, yeah, and we don't have this. So basically now, const handle filter click, we have the filter, and we want to set filters to filters.filter. No, this is, and we want to, let's call this past filter. This will be filter by filter. Nah, something's wrong. Doesn't look right. Let's put an F, and if F equals, not equals with, so I want to remove this. So we filter out if it's equals. If, yeah, if it equals. Okay. Getting tired. Okay. So yeah, it looks like that. If we click it, it will go away, and if we will have this. Okay, so we get these. It will filter. If we click them, it will go away. Now, that's like tongue twister. Filter, yeah. It is. What I want is cursor pointer. Is that the class? Yeah. And also on these, cursor pointer. Now these have an X, usually in this design. Where is it? But oh well. Yeah, this works, I guess. Now what we need to do is to not add if it already is inside. So if filters includes tag, just return. So avoid re-adding the tag. So now we can't add senior multiple times. All right, good. Let's have this out. And one more thing. We want to have this only if we have the filters. So it will appear. Okay, I messed something up. What? Filter is not defined. Filter. Okay, so now if we click, it will appear. If we click, it will disappear. Hello! Get middleweight, React, middleweight, Python. Close this, we only have Python. Click on this. I guess, how could we add that X? What's the time? Well, this went faster, so I guess inside here, which stack do you use? React. Let's add inside here a span with an X, with an X, X HTML. I want an X entity. Close. Yeah, this one. How do I? Okay. So I want that to go here. Now, good. So if we have this, we have an X. Let me add again by default so we can see what we're doing. CSS. Now this should be class name. It should have, let's see, background color of this and color of this. So let's get that color and background color from here, which is the new tag. So background and text. Goody. Like this. Now, I guess we need to make it be big. I guess we could do margin 4, so it goes, yeah, nope. Let's take this and have 2 spans inside this span. It looks weird now, but... And this will have the text, this will have the X. And something like that. Now, we want all of these instead of the colors. Cursor pointer will go on this. Okay, now the margins and padding will go there. The rounded will go there on the parent one. So margins for okay, I guess cursor. We only have the colors and that side, bold. All of these goes there. And now we have something like that. I forgot to add margin font bold. Padding, we have padding, so nah, still doesn't work. I need padding on those. Okay, let's add the padding here. Now I'm just trial and error. Okay, pretty good. Font bold, okay, rounded. I guess this could be text to XL. Yeah. Then padding 1. No. Nope. Okay, I have another idea. Let's revert everything. And this X will just go in front of the filter. Yeah. It's not the best, but now you can see that it can be closed. Good enough. Hello, Jack. Welcome. You're joining now. Good. Better late than never. And now, let's make that. I guess I could. They have some margin X. Nope. Margin bottom. No margin bottom. Or I guess we could have margin but remove it on SM. Okay. Good. Now look at that. We have filtering. And if we click this, we're only left with yeah, with this. It is very good feature. I need to rewatch. Yeah. Let's add on the right filters length. We have this div. I will use this. And here I'm going to have that clear button. Oh, actually no. I need it inside here, inside the white box. Okay, and this will have a class name of, let's see, font bold, text gray 700. All right, and maybe margin left auto. Go to the right. Perfect. And when this is clicked, on click will run clear filters. And guess what the clear filters method will do? We'll just set filters to an empty array. Okay, sorry for him, but what's the difference between empty and MX? Empty margin top, MX margin left and right. MX on the horizontally in the x-axis. Okay, so now if we clear this, it will clear it. All right, I guess this works. One thing I noticed when after my Mac broke is that on this big size we have it big. So what we can do, this app to be a container. Well, actually not the app. Let me make this fragment. Actually everything after the header. So this will be a class name of container. Oops. Get this and put it around everything. Save, and now everything should be centered almost. Margin auto. Good. Now that's our application. I see another bug. The image is not perfect. But yeah, look at this. We can see all the jobs. I don't like the margins being so big here. So I guess here we could do margin Y on SM to be, I don't know, 4. That's too. No, I guess it's good. Maybe, I don't know, 8. To be smaller. All right. Nah, I liked 4. Okay. There we go. It was a fun project. How much it took? Almost 3 hours. But yeah, I think this will make a very nice standalone React course. Course video. Hello, Brian. How are you? Welcome to the live stream. Okay, what else? Yeah, I wanted to fix that image. So the image here, I want it to be in the app, the header image, I want it to have a class name of waitful. Okay, good. Yes, very nice React series. They will be helpful for a lot of people. And yeah, we also have responsiveness here. I guess we could change SM to MD because this doesn't look right. Even LG. Well, no. So we have SM, MD, LG, XL. So let's do that. Where we have SM with this all over place. Let's make it only once. Let's make it LG, and here we have a lot of SMs. All of the SMs. Oops. All of them. Want them to make it LG. And now we should be better. Yeah, look at that. So now by default on LG it will start to look like this. One thing you might have noticed is that this is on top there, so we could, I guess we could get margin top a bit up with, where is the filters container? No, this one. Margin Y, margin bottom, but margin top will be -16. Let's see. All right. Almost. Make it 20. And you can see the image is on top of it. So do we have, oops, where is it? Here. Flex, no flex. Z index. Yeah, so Z10. Let's use that. So we put it on top of the image. But it doesn't have position, so we need to do, how do we set position relative? Relative. So then it can have Z index. And look at that, now it's on top. Yay! Oh boy, 2 hours and 43 minutes. This was a long, I didn't think it will take me so much, but yeah. What are your thoughts on Tailwind versus Material UI? I like Tailwind a lot. I haven't used Material UI that much. Yeah, so we can now, there is a thing with the filters, is that If, for example, we filter by CSS, we have two. But if we add HTML, we have, and front end, we have all those. So it doesn't filter by all of them. So the project needs to have all, but rather if the project has. And this could be very, very easily fixed by changing here from some to every. And now we should be going. Okay. Or not? CSS. Okay, something's wrong. So tags, every tag includes. No. No, so let's it some tags. We go over the tags and we check it if it's inside of filters. All the tags. Oh, I guess we could do it other way around. So filters, every filter tags includes filter. So we do it the other way around. We get the filters and we see if the tags include all if the filter is inside all the tags. Something like that. Okay, so now if we do here senior, only this will remain. Okay. That's it, folks. I hope you liked it. It looks very nice thanks to Tailwind. Also responsive. Look at this. Very, very, very nice. Yeah, thanks to Frontend Mentor for the design. They're not sponsoring, but they could. Dennis. Thank you very much again for your donation. Will there be in the video? Will it be there in the video? Not sure what you mean. If I do standalone. So Dennis wants to match Priyank. Okay. Let's add Dennis to the again inside the donation jar. Yesterday Dennis said that he'll match whatever donation up to $10, which was crazy. Dennis, you're a crazy man. I need to rewatch this thing again. Yeah. Dennis IV for the 8th. James, you're still around. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, guys. So let me add Dennis. And there you go. James with a $10 donation. 02/2020. Yeah, so where is it? There. No. Dennis is the craziest. The bar here didn't get to update. Will you do this in vanilla JavaScript? I'm not sure. I like it in React. So here is Dennis once. I'm glad that you learned a lot. Yeah, it was a fun project. It was really nice. Thank you very much, Dennis. You're crazy. Thank you, James, very much. Yeah. I don't know. I really appreciate it. What will be the next topic tomorrow? I don't know. Tomorrow is Friday. I usually don't stream, or I stream faster Friday. There is the donation jar once for Dennis. Is this hosted somewhere to the people who contribute? Yes, I will be putting it on GitHub. And let me add James and Dennis again. Is this some kind of donation fighting game? So James. James Maddox. All right. There you go, James, with a yellow wish. Thank you very much. I will create, someday I will create a page with all the donators. I guess I could easily get this out of Streamlabs. Okay, here's the donation jar, here's James. And here's James inside the donation jar. And now Dennis again. I said I wrote Dennis so many times these past days. I could try writing it with my eyes closed. Okay. There you go, Dennis, again. Okay. I really hope you guys like the tutorial. I really like how it went with Tailwind and React. I like the combination very, very much. My new website will be built with Tailwind, and Dennis really be out there paying for Florin's rent. Well, I don't need a rent now. I just need a new Mac, apparently, because it keeps crashing. Donation jar, Dennis in donation jar. Maybe before you stream, write a few in advance. A few what? Smaller video, yeah. This will make a good smaller video. I think I will record it. A template for Dennis, yeah, just copy paste. Yeah, sticky note with Dennis' name. Yeah, he donated so much. I thank you very much for everyone who donated. I think we had, how many donations we had? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is the longest. I mean, the most donations in a stream. 5? No, it's not. It equals the most donated stream. 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's 5. I think. No, we had the donation before. Just the chat not showing it. We had a donation from James before, and from. I'm right? Yeah, and from Priyak. I think Priyak is also the second donation. Okay. Good. I need to go in another meeting, I guess. Let's see. I'm going to spam other people's video. What's the total donation so far? How much does YouTube take? YouTube takes 30%. And if you donate from Android or iOS, it gets also 20%. Unfortunately. But yeah, better that than 0. Oh, come check out this stream with different username. Wonder why it would not go more than 60. Yeah, so with super chats, they take a cut. Yeah, 30% at minimum, up to 50%. With PayPal, I would get more, but it's not very easy for people to donate with PayPal. And yeah, or Streamlabs. But yeah, it's easy to press a button and just click. Yup. Alright, if you have any other questions, I will be here for 1-2 more minutes. other than that, after that, I guess I'm tired. I don't have water that much. PayPal, it will get me the most. I think only takes 5%. Yeah, Streamlabs also think it will send it to PayPal and it will take a cut. So PayPal directly, the link, it will be. But yeah, I can't tell people go donate PayPal. It's not nice. If they feel like donating, anything's good. I appreciate every dollar. It means a lot. Thanks again for everything you're doing. Thank you, Joy. Joy, go and apply for jobs. You know so many things. Go and apply for jobs. Get a job and you can split the salary with me. All right. Good. Thank you everyone for joining. We lost a couple of people along the way. If you're still live, say hi or bye or something. Let's see who remained until the end. And yeah, it was fun. I really liked it. I will put it on GitHub. I will also put it. What was the Netlify? This. Triber, Akash, infographics. I am not here. Okay. Sam, I will put it here in this page, but later. Mistral, Brian. Okay. Good. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. I will do a probably I will do a live stream tomorrow, but it will be sooner. Probably. We'll see. Please put the whole video on your YouTube if you don't mind. Yes, it will be automatically updated on YouTube. You need to wait a couple of hours for all the 3 hours to be uploaded. By default, you'll only have the last 2 hours. Bye everyone. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate your support. Give it a like to the video if you didn't. Share it with your friends for them to watch. It will grow the channel, and yeah, I will appreciate it. And thank you very much for the donations. Yeah, smaller piece of videos coming. Every day I'm recording a smaller piece of video on broad topics. So don't worry, that's coming starting next week. Bye. Take care.